Hello everyone, this is TheNotSoSadPanda here saying hello. So, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing pretty well. So, today I'm gonna do the multiplayer online review for God of War Ascension. So, let's get to it. We're gonna go through all the basics of this, just so you know what's going on if you already don't know what's going on. So, let's hop to it. Okay, so in front of you, you can see my Spartan, my warrior, whatever, my champion. So first things first is we go to training. Trainings we're gonna start off on automatically when you start new. We'll go in there. We'll just show you what's going on, and we'll explain the classes a little bit more. I play, or I've devoted myself to Ares. Therefore, I do fire damage. So Ares is, I went over this slightly in a previous video in part 2 of God of War Ascension, I believe. This is what it looks like when you come in. You start off with nothing. You start off with a sword, no armor. Ares is damage. Straight up damage. A little bit of dot, depending on how you change your armor, but we'll get into that. As you see here, there is also, what's his name? Hades. And as you see, we get this little dialogue. You could switch whenever you want. But know that you will restart over. But if you decide to go back, you won't restart over. You know what I mean? Like, Hades, his rank and his armor will stay. And if we go to someone else, same thing. So you don't have to worry about losing anything if you decide, hey, I want to play something else different today. So as you see here, it's a stealthy class. It does do damage over time. And do get to like drain life from enemies for your life. Zeus is kind of a support class, like a support defensive type deal. Like just I don't know how to explain it. Like he's good at crowd control, is what he's really good at. Like that's your crowd control character, along with Poseidon. But this one's a bit more offensive. The other one's definitely like support. That's like the tank class. That's the one that sits there and takes damage. And that's Poseidon. As you see, it was resist. So this one over here is empty, which, you know, makes me think that there was supposed to be another god originally, and they were just too lazy to delete the pillar. Or maybe they'll add one later, or maybe it'll be like a downloadable thing. How do I get out of here? How do I get out? I guess quick game is a good option to get us out. But yeah, I'll link you guys to the God of War page for God of War Ascension, just so you guys can read more in depth, because it's just my synopsis of the whole deal. Next, you have laborers. This is going from the bottom up, by the way, where you get commendates from the god. Basically, what this does, it'll give you a thing like, hey, you know, there's certain levels, there's certain objectives. Like sometimes you have to kill one of the trolls, or you have to kill one of the Trojan horses and all that, and it keeps track of that. As you see, you get certain armors and experience for doing so. Some of them you get armor, some of them you don't. Some of them you get more experience than you do others. And there's a whole list. There's global, which I guess means you can do it anytime. There's PvP, which is between you and other people. So basically a deathmatch. Although I guess it's all PvP if you're killing other people. PvE. PvE one, there is a level where basically you and another person fight together through a gauntlet, and that's what that one would probably take place. Mode, no idea, not a clue. Oh, Team Favor of the Gods. Okay, so this is a specific mode, and then you get unlocked. So like you get the Valguard, but you have level 1, 2, 3. Allegiance, yeah, kills certain amount of enemies while under. This is the first time I'm looking at this, honestly, because I really didn't care. So yeah, probably same deal there. You get to unlock and go up in level. This will configure your champion. So first off, you have your weapon type. We're going to start off here. Depending on what class you take, there's actually a better weapon to use. So I know for a fact Ares is a sword, Poseidon is the spear, Hammer for what's his name? I forgot his name earlier. What's his name? Help me out, guys. Hades, and I forget who Zeus is good with. I think Zeus is one of probably in any class because he's the king of the gods. I don't know. But as you see here, we're going to go ahead and click on sword just because I've unlocked weapons and it really doesn't matter which one. As you see here, your weapons give you stats. Now these stats not only pick what you're good at, but can possibly shift the balance. Like you could go, elemental power and physical resistance. So you'd be hard to kill, but, unless you got a lot of dot going out, so unless you're probably Ares or Hades, you're not going to get a lot of, spunk out of the weapon, honestly, just because elemental power, you actually have to do elemental damage. So, and you only get 2 moves that do elemental damage, so it's not something I would rely on. And each one changes, actually. When you're talking about weapons, it'll change your special move, because you get L1 square and L1 triangle, and that'll change your move. And depending which weapon you have will change the type of move you do. Sometimes it'll be a whirlwind, sometimes it'll be a big slash with the fire, spinning out in front of it and all. Same thing goes for the hammer and the spear. Next up, you have the armor. Once again, same thing as the weapons. They all give you stats. You can change it if these are all locked, but yeah, you can change it. You can be elemental resistance, physical resistance, so you'll be hard to kill. And I'm full physical power. Everything I have has physical power. And it seems like there's a slight ranking system. Like the first rank, there's 3 or 4 helmets or whatever, and they all give you X amount. But then there's a second rank where it's slightly different. Like, hold on, I have armor. Battle armor of Ares. There we go. Let's see. I think it's warrior armor. I don't remember. But some of the things do have a coincide with it. Certain ones will always, Armor of Ares will always give you whatever, and then Fury armor will always be elemental power, and so on, and the next rank of that will be the next one. But this one actually getting 2 ranks, warrior armor, and maybe that would be a good way to show you, but I don't think I'm going to reach that rank today. So that's all the same. Like I said, as you can see in my battle stats, that it's all physical power and physical resistance. But like I said, depending on which armor and weapons you pick, you could change your stats completely. You could be full health and physical resist, you could be cooldown reduction, elemental power. It's up to you, really. Next up, you have the abilities. You have a magic ability, which is offensive attack. You rank them up, as you see here, upgrade 5 points. So if I wanted to get the next rank of Ares Inferno, it would cost me 5 points, and what that does is I'll shoot in the air and then shoot back down. But you need magic. Pay attention to how much magic it costs, too. A certain thing like Ares Fury, that actually costs 100 magic. So you need not 1, but 2 magic, siphons to give you power because you only get 50 each time. And this one costs 100, so you actually need 2 before you use it, and don't waste it. And I haven't played him around with anyone else other than Ares, so I really can't say for sure if that goes for the same for the other classes. However, this game does seem really balanced for the online, so I'm going to say that it is. Same thing, you have items, which are kind of like a use kind of deal, and they're just little things like, oh, you get physical resistance for 60 seconds, or you get movement speed after death for 20. Same thing with the relic. It gives you a bonus. Certain ones are after death, certain ones are after multi-kills, certain ones are after... These ones activate by themselves. These other ones are activated by cooldown timer, more or less. And that's an L2 or R2. I forget. It's been a few days since I played this. I think it's same thing. Appearance. Honestly, all you do is you change the color of your armor and you change the color of your guys. That's it. You have quick play, which is just you plug in wherever they need you. You don't really know what you're going to get, which we're going to do, just to show you what's going on. You have 8 different game modes. You have the standard capture flag, 2v2, 4v4, deathmatch, keep this safe, trial. Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. Oh no, I've never done. But yeah, the 2 co-op player where you try to beat the gauntlet and all that. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and waiting quickly. As you can see, you can change your champion, your labor. You could see your labors from here, and you can change your champion from here. So, if you were happen to get an upgrade after a battle, and you wanted to get it right then, you could change it. However, if there are people ready to go, there's people ready to go, and that's it. And it'll just throw you in whether or not. Honestly, I'm hoping for a deathmatch or 4v4 capture the flag type of deal. Those are my favorite. My least favorite is the gauntlet in 2v2, because I've had the bad luck of every time I get into 2v2, not every time, but a good number of times every time I get into 2v2, the guy is just as bad or worse than I am, and he ends up leaving. Because I can hold my own against 1, but 2, I'm not in crowd control. I'm straight up damage, and I get spanked, not gonna lie. So it looks like we have a 4v4. Favor of the God, so this is going to be a capture and hold type deal. You get points for capturing bases, you get points, or you get favor for capturing bases, favor for breaking boxes, and favor for grabbing special weapons. This one does not have a special weapon on it, though. You can use Medusa's head. You may see it over there. You can use that as a, like Medusa's head. You can freeze someone in stone. But yeah, I would say that the multiplayer is, it's pretty good. I like doing the quick. It's kind of quick sometimes. Sometimes it's really long because they try to rank you with people that are on the same level as you. However, the game is pretty balanced. There's no reason a level or a rank 1 couldn't possibly kill a rank 30. Like, they've made it so that you don't really have a giant advantage based off your rank. So, even if you had, even if you were in a class like mine where you're straight up damage, and you've put everything in physical power, there's no reason you couldn't go ahead and beat someone that's, or have someone beat you that's rank 1, just because that's just the way it is. You can like, no, I'm losing my train of thought really bad. Oh, here's a guy. First victim. Hopefully, first victim. Oh, he's an Ares guy too, and he set me on fire, and I'm screwed. Yeah, see, he was probably exactly how I am because he whipped me pretty quick. And that's what Aries people do. But that's what I'm saying. There are advantages and disadvantages for doing things certain ways. So you got 50 points for breaking that box. Wow, I completely lost my train of thought. I have no idea where I was. Fairness. Yeah. Fairness. The game is fairly fair. There are certain things that make it more fair, like I was saying, based off the rank. For instance, there are recoveries where no one can attack you for while you're recovering. There's also breakers. First kill, yeah. Yeah, that's gruesome. Yeah, cut him in half. You can break someone's defense. That's when, like, if you turn, see I turn red, you cannot block that attack. It can't be done. And as you see, he didn't block it, and now he's dead. And now he's gonna die. And same, recovery, I think, is the only exception. That, and if someone's performing a brutal kill, those are attacks that can't be interrupted. As you see, I used my special and it broke his defense, so now he can't defend. So haha. That's my special. If I activate my L2, first of all, I can't be attacked, and second of all, if there's anyone near me that gets hit by like my blast, they can't defend, which is neat. Oh, did I knock him off? Oh, no. But yeah, multiplayer's pretty good. If you're good at the game, there's no reason you couldn't be good at multiplayer. Or even if you sucked. All the things apply. You can still use your chains. You can use chains as your grapple. Even though you have, you know, swords or mace or spear or whatever have you. And you can still dodge. Oh! See, someone has the Medusa head. You can still dodge, you can still block. The only thing is you have to find magic. Oh. That's the only exception here. You don't automatically get magic. And there's also, these are the wells I'm talking about. Magic wells are blue, life wells are green. Don't really need the life right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to look for people to kill, because it looks like we're losing by a decent amount. So, you know, let's see. Although I do have magic, and I'm going to use it on this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Gee, thanks, Medusa head. Totally screwed me. And if you didn't notice that little shield, that's my special. If you didn't notice it earlier, after death, I think for 30 seconds or something like that, I get 40% damage reduction. So that is one of the advantages that people in a higher rank would have over people that are not in a high rank, but just don't attack them after they die. No! I thought I had them both. Killed one and got the other one to half. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, you guys can't say anything. Well, I'm sure someone will have something to say, but you know. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has. Nothing special. Which is why I don't understand how, like, critics become, like, acclaimed. Or whatever it's called. Where they're just so famous. Get out of my way. Vengeance. Excuse me, that's my kill. That was my kill. You all know it was. I don't care. This is a team effort. He can have my kill. I don't need the rank that bad. I don't care about my stats that bad. No! Was that one of my teammates? Yeah, it was. Still not killing it. Well, I don't know if that one was mine, but I'm going to say it's mine. Oh, favor of the gods. The treasure of the gods. There. Have it. There's a guy behind you. Get him! Get him!
3,000 favor to go.
Ah, he jumped off. Where's he going? Yeah. By the way, if you've never seen me in a PvP match like this one, yeah, that's pretty much how it is all the time. Talk a lot of shit. Get pretty boisterous. Sometimes pretty angry. Mostly angry, not gonna lie. Personal vendettas against certain matchers, or certain players. And, yeah, not above stalking. I am not above dying every single time just to make sure I kill that one guy. Although, it looks like we're gonna lose, so... But we did a pretty good job in, re-catching up, I guess. We're only at 2,000 away from win, but they're only like 2,000 or 250 away, so... Mathematics! Really, you're gonna... Unless we kill like 12 people, this isn't gonna happen. Although... Yeah. Woo! I lose! Go me! But yeah, that's been my review of, oh, we were all short a person. Look at that. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure your highest rank you can achieve is 29, because I've never seen anyone above it. But that would kind of make sense, because you no longer can unlock weapons or armor via rank, so it would make sense to keep letting you rank up. But I'm going to say that and have someone rank up. I'm going to see someone in the next battle like rank 42. But yeah, guys, that's been it. This has been the TheNotSoSadPanda. I'll catch you all later. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and once again, catch you.